Hello and happy Friday. I'm Anson, and we are headed into week 3 of our series, Hope for the Future, where we're looking at the promised return of Jesus. And just like we did a couple of weeks ago, as we move into this topic this weekend, a question comes to mind for me, and I wonder how you would answer this question. Do you like surprises? Some of us love surprises. Like, don't tell me what you're going to get me for my birthday or for Christmas. Let's keep it a secret because I don't want to spoil the surprise. Others of us don't so much like surprises. We want to know what's going to happen. We want the calendar all mapped out. And probably most any of us, it really depends on the kind of surprise we're talking about. If you're going to surprise me with something good, all right, I like that. But if you're going to surprise me with something bad that I need to be prepared for, or something negative is going to happen, well, I don't so much like those surprises. And unsurprisingly, this is an important and relevant topic when we think about the return of Jesus. When I was a kid, it was sort of taught, and sort of the culture around the return of Jesus was very much around the element of surprise. I remember watching a movie called A Thief in the Night, and it was about the return of Jesus and how it was going to be just like a thief in the night, which is actually a biblical metaphor that we're going to see in 1 Thessalonians 5 this weekend, that both Jesus and the Apostle Paul used to reference the element of surprise when Jesus was going to come. And as a kid, that instilled like terror in me, and I think that was kind of the point, for right or for wrong. But that's an element that really weighs on us, many of us, as we think about the return of Jesus. There's this negative association with the surprise of not knowing what's going to happen, or the mystery all around it. And so we're going to delve into some of these waters, because this is where the passage takes us in our journey through 1 Thessalonians, where the Apostle Paul, writing to the early believers there in the Near East, in Thessalonica, they were wrestling with this idea of when Jesus would return and what it would be like. We started talking about it last week. We're going to continue to unpack what the Bible teaches about the return of Jesus, and what mysteries are there for us that we're going to wait and see, and in other ways, how we can not be caught off guard, how we can be not unnecessarily surprised, that we can be prepared and alert and ready in all the appropriate ways, and what that means, what we should be focusing on in order to be ready and prepared for whenever Jesus does return. That's a huge question, and I think it's a really important one for us to consider. What can you and I do to be ready, to be prepared, to know all that we can, to be as prepared as we can for the return of Jesus? We're going to get into some of that this weekend, and I hope you'll join us either online or preferably in person here at Lake Norman Baptist, as we consider our hope for the future through the promised return of Jesus. Until then, I hope you have a great weekend, and I look forward to seeing you soon.